All right, so here's a quick demo to help get data from general formats, something like if it was in Word or here it's online, taking this data and putting it so that you can open it in JASP. So the first thing to do is to get the data into Excel. And so we can just highlight, copy our data. So I'm just going to hit Control C to copy my data. I'm going to open Excel. Then just open a blank workbook and hit Control V to paste your data in. So there's my data. So the first thing I want to do is I want to recode some of this data. So I have right or left knee right now. We're going to recode that. I got rid of the right or left. You'll see why in a second. So we've got gender that needs to be coded, right? It's not numeric right now, right? It's nominal and there are letters. We want to put numbers on that. We want to do the same thing for knee and for depression status. So I'm going to use the Control F to find and replace. So here I hit Control F. It opens the Find Replace window. Select Find. What do I want to find? I'm going to replace M with 1. So now all my males will be coded 1. Next, I'm going to do female as 2. Replace all in my selection. I'm going to then move to recode knee. I'm going to have the left knee be 2 and the right knee be 1. I'm going to replace all those. And finally, I'm going to come to depression and I'm going to do a yes is a 1 and a no is a 0. So once I've done this, I've got all my data in a numeric form, right? Everything is numbers. Once that's done, we can save our file so that it'll be ready to import into JASP. I'm going to go to Save As. I'm going to put it on my desktop. And I'm going to save it as a .csv file. This is a generic file that basically any data program will open. I'm just going to call it project to find it easily there. Once I've done that, I'm going to open JASP. So once JASP opens, you're just going to go to the little 3 hash lines, which is the main source for selecting functions. We're going to go to Open. We're going to open a file from computer. We're going to look in the location I saved it, the desktop. Once I do that, it'll show me the files on my desktop. I want this project file. Once I do that, it'll load the data set. And you should always kind of double check to make sure everything loads correctly, that there wasn't anything that was misread. So here's my data set. We see that I have the variables that I want. All the numbers are present, and I should have 30 cases, and I do. So there I have a data set now entered into JASP and ready to start doing my analyses. So that's how you can get data quickly into JASP.